Hi everybody, it's JoJo, and I'm here to finally do a makeup tutorial. I haven't done one in so long since the St. Patrick's Day one, and here I'm gonna do the Spring Has Sprung makeup tutorial. Yes, I'm very excited about this makeup tutorial because I love spring and I love the spring colors. I'm gonna try to do a blue and yellow colored color palette today. I'm gonna go into Jawbreaker. Yeah, so Jawbreaker is gonna be today. Sorry, the kids at school is just getting out. I have a schoolhouse down the block from me, and all the kids are getting out right now. So there's gonna be a little noise from the window. Just okay. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm trying to see like what the hell to do here, cause I think I know what I'm gonna do. Okay. So, I have in this cute floral like top right now. I was trying to look at my closet and see if I had anything with flowers on it, right? Because it's spring. I don't have a lot of floral tops, you know? All right, so before I start, Easter makeup tutorial is gonna come next week. And then I'm gonna do a yellow makeup tutorial. I know I'm gonna use yellow today, but I'm literally gonna use just yellow, mostly in my yellow makeup tutorial, which is coming in 2 weeks. So those are the next two ones after this. It's gonna be the Easter one and the yellow one. I'm gonna call it the Hello Yellow makeup tutorial. Yeah, I already got the names, girl. All right, so let's get started with this. I'm going to go into Brain Freeze first. Let me get my, excuse me. I'm also gonna film a lot of scent reviews today because I got the Ice Lemon Pound Cake. I couldn't resist, girl. Let me tell you, this one is hood worthy. This one's the shit. This one's real good. So I have it in the shower gel to show you, and I also got the rose something. What's it called? Sweet Petal Pound Cake shower gel as well. So I'm gonna do two different scent reviews today, but I have this on right now. And I'm gonna definitely put this on for my Hello Yellow makeup tutorial, of course, in a couple weeks. But I'm gonna be using this all the next few months. Like, that is so good. I'm gonna talk about my scent review. But anyways, I'm going into Brain Freeze, and I'm gonna go right into put in the crease. So, girl, it's been a minute. It's been a hot little minute, right, guys? It's been a hot little minute. I have not been filming, you know, I've just been really busy with work, and I haven't even done anything with my friends. I've done nothing with my friends, which is very rare, because normally on the weekends I like to hang out with my friends. I haven't done anything with them in a few weeks. I've just been nothing but working. So that's been my life. Working, house chores, doing laundry, cleaning, you know, being a housewife, cooking, cleaning, all that. Being a housewife without the husband. So I wanted to talk about, I finally finished Beverly Hills 90210. The show was all 10 seasons, all 293 episodes, girl. It was a lot. It was a lot to get through, but I did it. I actually finished it right before St. Patrick's Day, so probably like March 15th, March 14th, I watched like the last episode. I also watched the reboot that came out in 2019, which I'll talk about, girl. This is the last time that I'm going to talk about Beverly Hills 90210, because I feel like I've been talking about it for the last 2 months of my life, last 3 months of my life. It's been consumed with Beverly Hills 90210 because it's a big show. It's very long. It's a very long show. All right, so now I'm going to go into Delicious in Jawbreaker. Just, if you have the Jawbreaker palette, follow along with me, girl. So, I really liked the show a lot, okay? I thought that the first 2 seasons were the best. Then I'm gonna say season 7 and 8 were really good. And I think that no, actually the first 4 seasons were really good. No, the first 4 seasons, and then 7 and 8, and then 10 and 5 were okay. 10 and 5 were like okay. Like the last season and the 5th season were like, they had their moments. My least favorite seasons were 6 and 9. Oh my god, 6 and 9 were the worst. 9 was like the worst one. Like I was dreading it. I was just like literally like I wasn't even I was watching the episode, but I wasn't even paying attention. It was so bad, the 9th season. Once Brandon left, it was like, and then when Valerie left, it was like the shittiest fucking. They were trying to save the season by bringing in Dylan, which is Luke Perry, right after Valerie left in the 9th season, but it didn't really. I don't know. I didn't like it. Like I don't know. Like I like Luke Perry's character, but like I liked it better in the 10th season because he came back in the finale, the final season too. But the 9th season was just, they couldn't even say the 9th season with Luke Perry. It was just so bad. It really truly was. And then so yeah, once Brandon left, so Brandon left because, and I understand what he's saying, like he basically said he did an interview years later and was like, I felt the character was going nowhere. The character was literally going nowhere. I was like stuck in this spot with Kelly. I liked him and Kelly's relationship. I thought that was really cute. But I just didn't understand why at the wedding they both called it off a minute before, and I'm just like, what's the point of that? Like, why would they call off the wedding a minute before Lily, she's about to walk down the aisle? Like, it just was stupidity. So I get what he's saying. Like, it was kind of like ridiculous. Like, they kept going back and forth with their relationship, and I guess Jason Presley was like, I really don't want to do this anymore. Like, I want to do something else. But every person who leaves Beverly Hills to try to do something else, it never works out. Like Luke Perry, the girl who played Andrea. The only one that left, who was actually fired, who didn't even leave on her own accord, was the girl who played Brenda, Shannon. And she actually went on to do Charmed for a few seasons until they got sick of her, and then she got fired for that show too, which is quite hysterical. I'm gonna do some more to Duck Up Fame. But yeah, once Brandon's character left, I was crying like a bitch. Like when that episode when he left, it was like, it was sad. You know, he was supposed to be there the whole 9th season, but he left the 5th episode because he just told the producer, like, I just don't want to do this anymore. Like, I really don't. Like, I kind of like, he said it was my last day. I just packed up my stuff and I left. There was no going away party for me. I just left. And that's it. And he never came back. He came back for like a little moment in the series finale, but it was just like a video footage of him on the TV or whatever. It was kind of weird. It was like they couldn't get him back for even the series finale. Like, I didn't understand that. And then the girl who they tried to replace Valerie with, and the guy who they tried to replace Brandon with, didn't work out. I have to say, like I didn't like their characters. I liked the one who replaced Valerie a little more than the one who replaced Brandon. Like they really made the characters look just like them. Like the guy who replaced Brandon was like a replica of him. It's just he wasn't as good as Brandon. You know what I mean? Like his acting and just him in general, like he just wasn't as good as Brandon. So he was kind of flop for me. And then the one who replaced Valerie, I liked her a little more as the seasons went on, but she also really didn't do it for me. Like, I'd rather Valerie. I would have rather Valerie. I don't know why Valerie left. Like, the actress who played Valerie, like, why she left. I guess she just wanted to go into different things, like everyone else. But, again, it doesn't work out. All right, so now I'm going to go into Wow, which is a matte yellow, and I'm going to blend the crease with that. Like, yeah. Some yellow up in here. Yeah, so it was a really good show. I loved it. I really do. Would I rewatch the whole show again? No. I couldn't do it, girl. Listen, it was great. I will definitely rewatch my favorite episodes. I definitely will rewatch my favorite episodes of the show, obviously of the series. But would I rewatch the whole thing? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'll never do that again. I just couldn't. Because a lot of episodes were dragging, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was like a bitch to get through. But when the episodes were good, they were good, you know? I also, the series finale, I feel like they rushed because they thought they were gonna do an 11th season, but I forgot what network they were on, but they canceled the show after the 10th season, in the middle of the 10th season, because they were like, the budget was too high and the ratings were low. So they had to rush the last half of the 10th season because it was their final thing, and they rushed like David and Donna's relationship. All of a sudden he proposed to her like within a minute of them redating again. Then they had their wedding, which I thought was cute, but it was like really rushed. It was a great show. It's a special show. I definitely would recommend it. It's a show that could never be repeated. Like, it's that special. It really, really is. Honestly, I think it's like one of my favorite shows of all time. Next to that, Surviving and Once Upon a Time. I didn't think anything could beat that, Surviving Once Upon a Time, but Beverly Hills is like, if I had to pick like my third favorite show of all time, it's Beverly Hills 90210. Like, this show's it's just so good. Now, the reboot. I didn't understand what they were trying to do with the reboot. I really don't. I don't get why they thought in their mind that was okay. Or they thought that was gonna be a huge hit. They tried something different, which was cool, but it got canceled after the 6th episode of the first season. It got canceled, you know, and rightfully so. It was just horrendous. It was really horrendous. It doesn't even make any. I can't even explain what the hell it was. It was like, it was them as actors trying to portray themselves and their character without really doing a reboot. It was kind of more like a reality show of their lives while they were trying to rewrite and reboot the show. I just didn't understand it. So that was a huge flop, a complete huge flop. So yeah, I do not recommend the reboot. It was only 6 episodes anyways, but I don't recommend it. It was horrendous. It was completely horrendous. I just watched it because it came with a DVD box set. So I was just like, why not, you know? But I would not have like watched it other than if it wasn't part of the deal here, or part of the DVD box set over there. So I gotta blend this yellow because the yellow is kind of, I like the yellow, it's pigmented, but like it needs to be built up a little bit, you know, just a little bit. But that's, yellows I feel like is the most hottest color shade to create is yellow. I feel like that is like the hardest one. I feel like it's always, you know, no matter what color or what brand you are, if it's like the most high-end to the cheapest drugstore, yellow is going to be hard to blend in the crease. So it's just that's on that. Okay. So yeah, that's it. I'm not going to talk about Beverly Hills anymore. That's it. I just wanted to finish it off and tell you I finished the show. It was really good. I'm going into Lemon Drop now. It was a really good show. It really, really was. You know, I definitely recommend the show. It was something that, you know, it was a reason why it was so popular in its day. I mean, it really was. If I really knew about the show, if I was old enough to watch it, I would definitely have watched it back in the day. Obviously, it would 100%. Again, I don't know why it took me this long to finally watch it, but that's neither here nor there. My favorite characters were definitely Brandon, Kelly, Brenda, and Dylan. Were my favorite characters. 100%. 100%. And then I liked Valerie. It's really hard to see that girl Tiffany Thiessen who played Valerie in that role, because she was on Saved by the Bell and she was this cute little like cheerleader, goody goody two shoes girl, and then she goes on Beverly Hills and it's like she's this huge bitch. But she does become likable later on in the seasons, as the seasons progress, and she becomes more likable and you start to feel bad for her and whatever. But it was, yeah, I really liked her too. So anyways, that's that on that. So drink some water. So spring has sprung. It is the end of March. The first day of spring is March 20th, the anniversary of my grandma's death. She's dead 3 years now. And yeah, it was the first day of spring. And the weather has been okay, you know, it's still March, so of course it's still gonna be chilly and cold. It's not like, you know, it's not like the sun is shining and it's warm and the birds are chirping. It's not like that. Well, actually, the birds are chirping in the morning, every morning. I'm not gonna lie about that. I mean, every morning they come. And they sing their little hearts out. But I always love spring because I feel like spring is like perfect weather, kind of like fall. Because I like fall better, but like, I really, really like spring. It's just pretty. The flowers, everything starts to bloom. It starts to get nicer weather. You know, we have Easter. We have like those pretty colors, all the pretty flowers. You know, all that. And yeah, I fuck with spring a lot. I don't know if it's probably I don't know. Winter is my least favorite season, but the reason why I think I like winter a little more than spring is because of the holidays and my birthday. If my birthday and the holiday season with like Christmas and New Year's Eve, if that wasn't in winter, I probably would pick spring over winter. But because of that, I'm gonna have to pick winter or spring. So my favorite season is fall, then summer, then winter, and then spring. But I still fuck with spring. I think it's cute, you know? Spring is great. So, let's talk about New Jersey Housewives. So, you know what? This season is not my favorite, I have to be honest. I like it a lot. I do, because New Jersey is always great. But it's not my favorite season. It's not. It's not. I mean, I know it's still not like it's just midway into the season right now. But I'm telling you, like, it's not the best. But I feel like the second half is going to be better. But yeah, if you watch New Jersey, let me know what you think of it. I mean, yeah, let me know if you guys are fucking with this season. I don't know, I'm just over like all like I guess I'm over the cast or like the same drama. Like Margaret and Jennifer are always at each other's throats. Melissa and Teresa are always fighting. And that's that. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they need to change the cast. I really think this is going to be Melissa's last season because, and I'll tell you why. Because if they had to choose between Teresa and Melissa for the new season, they're going to always choose Teresa. It's that simple. So they're always going to choose Teresa over anyone, literally over anyone. They would choose Teresa over Nene Leakes. Like, they really would. Like, she really is the #1 housewife that they'll never fire or get rid of. And honestly, as I said, I like Melissa. There's something phony and fake about her. I don't know what it is, but I don't think she brings a lot to the show other than fighting with Teresa, I have to be honest. Like, all she does is fight with Teresa. And I think the reason why she's been staying on the show so long is because she's married to Joe Gorga and everyone likes Joe Gorga. You know, because he's funny, you know, he's spontaneous, like he's a little cuckoo, and has a bad temper, and people like to watch that. And that's what it is. And because she fights with Teresa. You know what's so crazy? Teresa hates Melissa, and Teresa does not want Melissa on the show. But if she did not fight with her the way she did, Melissa might not have lasted as long as she did. The family drama is what really kept her on the show. Because they wanted to see the family drama with Melissa fighting with Teresa and Teresa fighting with her brother and all that. But I feel like at this point, everyone's over it. Everyone's over it. So they really will just get rid of Melissa now. Especially because I think Teresa's completely done with them now. Like, after they didn't come to her wedding, that was like the final icing on the cake for her. Even though she was done with them anyways. But after the wedding, like, I think she's really done, you know? So, like, even to the point where she'll, like, I really think she's gonna go into headquarters with Andy and be like, it's her or me. It's Melissa or me. Choose. Because I'm not coming back unless you fire her. And it's that simple. And to be honest with you, if I had to choose over Teresa and Melissa myself, I would choose Teresa. Teresa's more entertaining to watch. I don't think she's as phony a personality. I think she's more like fun. She's just more fun to watch. And Melissa is, it's like paint drying on a wall, I have to be honest. Anyways, and then Jackie needs to go. I think this is Jackie's last leg. And then when it comes to the other friend of the Jennifer Fessler girl, whatever her name is, I think it is Jennifer Fessler. She is just, she's okay, but like, she's not cut out for Housewives. She's really not. I mean, yeah. They need to like just get rid of her too. I think they need to bring back everyone, including the 2 new ones from the season, and just get rid of Jackie, Melissa, and the Jennifer Fessler girl. And then I don't think they need to add anyone. I think that's good. I think that's good. Because at that point, they'll still be down to 6 main housewives. And I feel like that's fine. I don't think they need to add anyone else next season. Honestly. Alright, so now I'm going to go into my concealer. I have a nail appointment. Very soon. And I'm like, taking my sweet ass time doing my makeup, but whatever. It is what it is, girl. I don't even care. They're just gonna have to wait for me. It is what it is. I need my nails done, as you can see that. Like, my nails are horrendous right now. But the gel lasts. The gel lasts like as long as powder does. And just powder is more expensive. Although I heard that the gel causes cancer because of the UV light. That's what I've been hearing right now, like recently. I don't know. I just know that, like, I like gel. So I'm going to continue doing it until, I don't know when. I mean, I do it all the time. The only time I didn't do it was during COVID when we had lockdown because all the nail salons were closed. So I had to do, like, my own nails with the regular polish, and girl. If you remember those videos, I remember doing some videos with that, with my nails done, doing them myself, and it was a mess. But I just can't have like bare nails. Like I don't know why. Like I like nail polish. I do. My nails need to be polished. People always ask me, why don't you do tips? Why don't you let your nails grow out? I don't like long nails, personally. On me. I don't like long nails in general, even on girls. I'd rather they just have like short nails too, or shorter. Like there's some people that have like the long ass nails. Like I'm like, what the fuck? Like why are they so long? You know what I mean? But some girls are into that. They like really long nails. I don't think it's a cute look, but that's what some people like. Whatever. So, what to talk about? Oh, I forgot to mention, I started my laser treatment on my chest. Okay, so this is my diagnosis of the laser on my chest. Like, I've only done it once so far. My next session is in a couple of weeks. So this is what I have to feel about that. It hurts like a bitch, just as it did on my face. It hurts. It's that simple. The face hurts a little more, yes, but the chest does hurt too. Like there was a point in this session I was like, please stop, just give me a moment, like let me decompress, because it was like getting to be a lot. Like she was like, damn, bam, 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 bam. I'm like, please just give me a moment. But you know what? I think it's gonna work really well, because on the face it didn't really work well, and I'll tell you why. I feel like the facial hair on men is very different than hair all over the rest of the body, and also hair on women's face. It's a different type of texture, different type of, I don't know why, but facial hair on men's facial hair is a totally different type of hair than any other type of hair on anyone else's body. I don't know why, but even with the laser, like I know Jeffree Star got laser on his face for 10 years and he can still grow a significant amount on his chin, because he was letting it grow out in a couple videos that I just recently saw. And you know, you can tell he can't really grow a full beard, but like he can still grow a good amount of facial hair after doing laser for 10 years. You would think it would be completely gone at this point. He can still grow a good amount of facial hair, so it's like it doesn't really work on the face. I do think it works everywhere else though, because as again, I think the hair is really finicky and different on the face, whereas like you really can, no matter what you do, whatever, if you're born a male, you can do laser for the rest of your life, you're always gonna grow facial hair. It's just what it is, unless you literally take testosterone blockers, and that's on that. And even with testosterone blockers, I just think the male's facial hair, if you're born a male, it just doesn't go away. It doesn't grow away. I don't know why. It does not go away. No matter what you do to it, I mean, even with testosterone blockers, I feel like even Gigi Gorgeous documented it, where after she did like the testosterone, she still got hair on her face, you know? I don't know why facial hair is so finicky like that, and it just doesn't, you can't remove it. It's weird. But I feel like with the chest, I can already tell the difference, whereas with the face, after the first session, I knew it wasn't really going to go anywhere. The chest, I can see the hair starting to fall out. They're starting to fizzle out. It's really big patches. It's growing back really slow. So I feel really good vibes. Off this. I'm glad I did it. I really am. Because after my face, but then after I was like, I don't know if the laser works. But I have to also come to realize, as I said before, facial hair is very different than any type of hair on anyone's face. It really, or I mean, on the body. Even women's hair, when they get on their face, is obviously totally different. They can remove that easily. You know? That's simple. But yeah, laser hurts. But it works, I think. It does. At the end of the day, I think it definitely will work. again, this was only one session, but I can see the big difference from my face to my chest, and I do think there is going to be, it is going to work better on my chest than it did on my face. And eventually I'm going to do my whole body. Like, after my chest, I'm going to do my legs. I have to do my legs next because my legs get really sensitive after I shave. And I tried using Nair, but Nair really doesn't work. Let me know if you guys try Nair, if you guys use Nair on your legs. Let me know, because I tried Nair and it doesn't really remove the hair well for me. I don't know, maybe I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong, but like, just let me know how you guys apply the Nair if you use it and if it works for you. So for Nair, I think I'm doing it wrong now. So maybe I have to look up tutorials on how to apply Nair on your legs. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Where's my line? Oh, here. So I'm going to do the same thing as I did with my crease and darken out my crease. I'm going to use the same shade Delicious to do my underline. Trying to go really fast this time. This might be the shortest makeup tutorial ever. So, oh, I gotta go. Okay, I'm gonna go into Soaked, which is that, like, vibrant cobalt blue, and I'm gonna do the lash line with that. So I have Badoo now, which is a dating app, and of course all the guys that hit on me are straight, and there was this one guy. He was really cute. He was really nice. We were like talking on the phone. We've been talking on the phone every single night for like a good 2-3 weeks. Like, we've been like really, the reason why we haven't met yet is because he lives in a different state. He lives, I'll just tell you where he lives, it's not a big deal. He lives in Maryland, no, Virginia. No, he lives in Virginia, which is the state after Pennsylvania. That's a bit far for me. It takes a 6.5-hour car ride. I already checked, he checked too. It's too far to even like, be like, oh, let's plan something right now. Like, it's really hard. If he lived in New Jersey or even in the beginning of Pennsylvania, I would be like, okay, well, we can still meet halfway. Virginia is a little too far. We FaceTime once or twice. I don't like to FaceTime now. I rarely ever FaceTimed. I don't FaceTime anyone. I don't FaceTime my friends. I don't FaceTime anyone. I don't think I look good on a FaceTime. And I definitely don't FaceTime without makeup on. But even with makeup on, even when we FaceTimed, I was a little, not nervous, but I was kind of like, I guess I was a little nervous, but not because of him, but because of myself. I just don't think I look good on FaceTime. And I just don't like FaceTiming. I really don't. I'd rather meet in person, to be honest. And that's it. I don't like to FaceTime. But we did, and we did it just to make sure we weren't catfishes, and we definitely weren't. I mean, I know I wasn't, he's not. But I don't think it's gonna work out only because he lives in Virginia, unfortunately. It sucks, because like the one guy that likes me, that I like, for the first time ever in my life, to be honest, he lives in Virginia. Which again, it's not like, oh my god, he lives all the way in Florida, all the way in Texas, all the way in California. But Virginia's still pretty far. I mean, on the map, it doesn't look like it is, but in real life, it is. Like, it's a 6.5-hour car ride. Like, that's like half a day. I'm really liking this. This is really good. Okay, so what am I gonna do in my inner corner? I think I'm gonna do Ice Crusher in my inner corner. I don't know which one though. I think I'm gonna do Ice Pick Headache, but then I'm gonna put, I don't know, maybe like Citrus Bling on top of that, I wanna say. Just in my inner corner, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. You know, I was watching the a couple of seasons of Real House of New York City on Peacock, like older seasons, obviously. And I missed that show. It was so good. Oh my god, that was my New Jersey. That was my favorite, but New York was my second favorite one. It was so fucking funny. They had their drama, of course. They have their drama, crazy drama. They're always arguing, but they're so funny. And all the other housewife shows are not funny. Like, but I laugh so loud at these women. They're so horny. They're always wanting to find a guy to fuck. They're always drunk. They're always showing their boobies. They're always going crazy. It's craziness, but it's so funny. But they canceled the show. They rebooted the whole thing with the whole new cast, and it's coming. The new season in New York with a whole new cast is going to be coming, I think, next year or whatever. But or at the end of this year. But I'm gonna miss the old cast because you can't get better than that. Like Sonia, Ramona, Luann, and they were all so good. But they had one bad season and then they canceled the show. It was crazy because they had one bad season, but then they have like a million good ones. You know what I mean? Just because their last season was bad doesn't mean they have to cancel the show. But it was like, I think Bravo was waiting for the show to have their bad season to be like, okay, let's like reboot the whole thing. But the 12th season, which was the season before the last season, I mean, the last season was horrible, I have to say. It was my least favorite season ever. It was bad. But I don't think they should have canceled the show and reboot the whole cast because of it. I don't know. I didn't think it was that serious, but they did. Put some Citrus Bling in the inner corner. I don't think I'm going to do it on my brow though, but I'm going to do it in the inner corner. I was gonna blow my nose, excuse me. Oh, let me talk about the Little Mermaid trailer. Oh my god, I gotta talk about the Little Mermaid trailer. Excuse me. So I am gonna do a mermaid makeup tutorial. It's gonna be called the Mermaid Lagoon makeup tutorial, and that's not coming in May. Like the movie, the Little Mermaid movie is coming in May. And I would want to do it for May because the mermaid movie, but like I wanted to do it for a summer makeup tutorial. So I think I'm going to do that at the end of June or July, to be honest. But I am going to do a mermaid makeup tutorial. Now, the trailer. Girl, I was waiting so long for this goddamn trailer. And I'm like, why are they waiting so long to fucking release this trailer? Like, what the hell? They're waiting for the Oscars. I forgot what award ceremony it was, or one of the award ceremonies. They're waiting for that night to release the trailer, which I understand. You know, it's a big award ceremony for movies, so they want to release this trailer. But it was worth the wait. It looks so good. I cried in the trailer. I really did. I never cry in trailers. Like, trailers never get me like that, but like, I was teary-eyed. Her voice is gorgeous. The friggin' computer, whatever, like the special effects, or whatever you want to call it, of them under the sea is so well done. Like, it's like that Disney magic that, like, I don't know how they do it. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know how they do it. But the trailer, was epic. Epic, epic. It really was epic. And you know what? I was one of those people when I first heard that the Ariel was gonna be black. I was like, oh my god, are you kidding? I was one of those people that was like, come on, you know what I mean? But you know what? I was wrong. I'll put my foot in my mouth. I was wrong because from what I've seen in this trailer, I'm really happy they made her black. I'm really happy. In fact, I think making her black is gonna make the movie even better, to be honest with you. Because I think I said this before, but because she's black and then Prince Eric is white, it does add another element to the fact that everyone wants them apart because it is going to be a mixed couple, which they've never done in Disney. They never had a mixed relationship with Disney characters in live action or cartoon. So it's going to be cool to see their rendition of a mixed couple. And it's going to be cool because it does add another element to why her father doesn't want her with him, or why Ursula is trying to keep them apart. You know, it adds another element to it. It's not just because he's human and she's a mermaid, it's because he's white and she's black. I hope they show in the movie, I really do think they will, how Ariel's mother died. And I know Ariel's mother died by a human, but I want them to actually show like in the very beginning maybe, like them like showing the mother dying by a human and then fast forward all the years later to the present day where they, you know, where we see the movie from the start of the cartoon. I love it. It also adds another element to like how outside she feels. Like she feels like such an outsider because she's a mermaid, because she's black, and because she's a female. Oh, it gave me the goosebumps. It really did. It looks so good. I don't know if I want to see it there, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't want to cry like hysterical, and I'm a crier. Like I will cry in the middle of the theater. I'm a very if you ever go to the movies with me, I'm very like emotional in the movies. Like I don't hide my emotions. Like if something's funny, I'm gonna laugh. If something scares me, I'm gonna scream. If something makes me cry, I'm gonna cry. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make a spectacle, not because I want to cause a scene or make a spectacle of myself, but because I really can't control my emotions like that. Like I really can't. Like I'm very emotional when I watch a movie. Like I remember seeing Titanic in theater when it came out for the 20th year anniversary, I think it was, or the 25th. And I was crying hysterical in that theater. Thank God I was like, it was pretty empty, that theater. Thank God though, because if it wasn't, I would have been so embarrassed to make such a scene. But again, I really can't control it. You know what I mean? Like, if it's sad, I'm gonna cry, you know? And Titanic is sad. And I do feel like Little Mermaid's gonna make me cry. I don't know why. But I have a feeling just by watching the trailer that I'm gonna get all the feels and all the emotions from it. And I'm gonna really go in and cry. So I don't want to do that in the middle of the theater with like little kids, because I know little kids are all gonna be in the theater watching this movie, and I'm gonna be like hysterically crying. Like, where's my Prince Eric? Oh my god, this always happens. It's always an hour long. I have to really finish the fuck up. Oh my god, you guys. Because I have this nail appointment that I have to like get to, you know? And I'm like taking my sweet ass time here acting like I don't have this nail appointment. And I do. Make sure I don't get makeup on my top, because normally when I do my makeup I don't wear my tops. I wear just like raggedy clothes. Because I don't want to get makeup on it, you know? But because of the video, you know, I'm filming a video, I don't want to have just rags on, you know what I mean? So of course I want to look a little more presentable. But after my, hold on. After my nail appointment, I'm going to film the reviews for the lemon pound cake and the petal tea cake, or whatever the hell it was called. Just telling you right now from what I can smell from my nose. So the petal tea cake, I only got the shower gel on that. And the iced lemon pound cake got the shower gel and the cream. Well, from what I can tell, from what I smelled so far, the sweet petal tea cake is good, but I don't like them. I mean, it's okay. Like the lemon one is like, oh my god, you know, but it's okay, you know. I definitely get more florals than anything in that. I know raspberry is supposed to, I do get a little raspberry, but I mostly get just a bunch of florals. I don't know if it's roses. I think roses was supposed to be I don't think I get roses. I think I just get like a flower. It's definitely florally. But I don't know if it's roses that I'm smelling. And I am getting a little raspberry with the floral, which is nice, but it's not like, oh my god, honestly. Now, I don't like Bath & Body Works when they do the online exclusives, because it's something that you want to smell. Like it's a scent, right? So you want to smell it. You want to smell it. That's something that you would rather see it in the store to smell, to try. Because I like to touch, to taste, to smell, to try on what I'm gonna buy, you know? Even though I do a lot of online shopping, but that's because if I know it already fits me, or I know already what it smells like. But this stuff, I didn't know what it smelled like. So I was kind of like, come on, like, why they do the online exclusives? Like, what's the point of that? Like, Bath & Body Works is a big enough company where they can have it online, but also in the store. It's not like they're this, like, little small company where they can't have it in the store. They have to have it online. They have, like, small quantities of it. I don't understand it. I really don't get it. Like, why they do online exclusives. Why they choose some scents to be online exclusives and some scents not. Like the jelly bean one, the Tutti Frutti candy. I got in the shower gel. I actually really liking the shower gel. I think the shower gel is my favorite form of it. Whereas the hand soap, I just get that champagne note. In the cream, I get the champagne with the lemon, but with a lot of that sugary lemon, which is nice. But the shower gel, I don't get any of the champagne at all. I actually get berries in the shower gel, and I get the lemon in the Tutti Frutti candy shower gel. So yeah, it does smell different in different forms. Whereas like the lemon pound cake, right? I don't have it in the mist, but it might have smelled different in the mist. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have liked it in the mist, but in the cream and the shower gel, girl, ooh, it is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's like really good. But in the mist, I don't know. I don't know what it smells like in the mist because I can't try it. It's an online exclusive. And I wish they brought it out in a store, you know. It's a shame that they don't do that. I don't get why, again, they pick and choose which scents they're gonna do online exclusives with. I don't get it. Like, this ice lemon pound cake would have sold amazing in the store. So why? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Because I feel like, I thought when they do that, I'm like, oh, maybe they don't want people to smell it because they know it's going to be a repackage, or they know it's going to not smell that good. So they want to do it online exclusive so they can blind buy it and still get their profit off of it without them actually smelling it in the store. That's a smart business tactic, right? But this actually smells good. So it's kind of like, why wouldn't they put it in the store for people to smell and buy? You know? Doesn't make any sense to me. But no, I'm definitely gonna do the reviews on it. I'm really excited too because they're really good. They're good. The lemon pound cake is like really good, and I don't think it's a repackage. I think it is my favorite lemon body care stuff they've came out with so far. Honestly, like I really like it a lot. Like I'm gonna go into depth, of course, in my review on it, but I just want to tell you it's really good. And it's gonna be my go-to spring scent for sure. My go-to spring scent, like 100%. Here. Trying to go fast. As fast as I can, girl. Because the girl's gotta get her nails done. Girl's gotta get her nails done, girl. I'm obviously not wearing this top to the nail salon. This is a little bit too, like, dressy. I'm just wearing it for the video. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with that guy I'm talking to. Maybe one day we will make plans to meet. Like I know he wants to meet me, and I definitely want to meet him, but I don't know. Oh, why did I put this away? I gotta put my blush on. Shit. Okay, let me put my blush on. What blush am I gonna use today? I don't know, should I do Lizzie or should I do... I think I'm just gonna do the ColourPop Sweetheart one. I really like this one a lot. This one is really pretty. Like, I like the Lizzie one, but I like this one a little better. So I'm gonna take my blush brush and I'm gonna tap the excess. And go the fuck off with this blush, girl. Jeffrey's coming with blushes. He's been sneak peeking it on his Snapchat and stuff. But it's liquid form, and I don't like liquid anything on my face except for foundation. I don't like liquid bronzer, liquid highlighter, liquid blush. I just like it all powder forms. So, sorry, I think that's a school bus or something going down there. Okay, that's good enough. The nail salon waits for me. I think they will because, you know, I'm like a paying customer. I'm very loyal. I always go there. Oh, let me setting spray MAC Fix Plus. Air dry it, girl. Air dry it. Okay, now let's do lips. So what I'm gonna do for my lips is just gonna be a nude. I think it's just gonna be a nude because there's a lot going on in my eyes. So I'm gonna do Christmas Cookie liquid lip. Christmas Cookie lip liner with Mannequin liquid lip. By the way, I think he's discontinuing his lip glosses too, because if you look on his site, all of his gloss page is all sold out. And I know they didn't sell out because they actually sold out. I think he just took them off the site. He's redoing his lip gloss formula, he's redoing his concealers and his lip liners. I don't get why, because his formulas are in all these categories are my... I love his gloss formula. I mean, how are you gonna make that even better? I don't understand. What he should discontinue is the Supreme glosses, because those those could be gone. I could care less about those. Okay, now we're gonna do Mannequin Liquid Lip. Shake it a little, girl. Mannequin is my favorite nude, it really is. I love it. Mannequin will forever be that girl. I'm gonna go back with the lip liner and just like, you know, just like clean up the edges here. Sorry if my lip noises are gonna go like that, it's annoying. It's just, I like to really rub in the lipstick and with the lip liner, and like, I have no, you know, the noise, that's just the noise it makes. But like, I know I do it a lot, but I'm a perfectionist. I like to really rub it in and wait for it to dry. Okay, so the gloss I'm gonna wear is, I think I'm just gonna wear Diamond Juice lip gloss from Jeffree Star. Thank God I have backups of this and all my favorite glosses, because they're not in his site anymore. They're on Beautylish though, so I could get off. I'd rather order off Beautylish, to be honest with you, because Jeffree Star Cosmetics is always some type of shit that happens with me. So I have been ordering all my Jeffree Star Cosmetics off of Beautylish anyways, unless I can't find it on, if I really want something and I can't find it on Beautylish, I will go to Jeffree Star Cosmetics website and we'll buy it on that, even though I don't want to. But if it's not on Beautylish, I will have to go there. But most 9 out of 10 times I do go on Beautylish to get my stuff, just because of what's been, you know, what happened to me with the whole like skin frost and everything else, and I just had bad luck with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics website. So that's on that. Just wait for this to dry, girl. And then that's it. Oh, an hour long. Okay. I thought this was gonna be short, but it's definitely not. An hour like all the other ones. Wonderful. Wonderful. I'm gonna be so late to my, because I also have to get do my hair. Maybe I just won't do my hair today. I don't know. I'll just wear a hat. I mean, I could. Come on, dry, bitch, dry. So the cream I'm gonna wear the day, of course, I already have it on, but I'm gonna put more on, is the Iced Lemon Pound Cake, 100%. And I will do a review on that later. And then the perfume and the fragrance of the day is gonna be Rose Rush by Paris Hilton, because I just feel like it smells like roses. It's very spring, very florally. And I feel like this is perfect for the spring. So I'm gonna douse myself in that. Put some Diamond Juice gloss on from Jeffree Star and call it a day. Look how low. There's a glow. It's low, girl. I don't have much left. Okay, so this is the finished makeup look, girl. out my sleeves so I can really show you. Look how pretty this came out. It's came out really pretty. That Pearl Frozen perfume smells so good. This is a pretty spring look, you know, spring daytime look. Early spring, mid-spring eye look or makeup look I did, really pretty. Very light, very colorful. Old Jawbreaker by Jeffree Star. Show you the highlight, look how pretty that is. The highlight and the blush. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed the Spring Has Sprung makeup tutorial. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next makeup tutorial. Bye, guys.